Hi, sweet girls. I can't even talk today. Welcome. Oh my God. To Are You Seeing This? I'm going to be editing the hell out of that. But yeah, I have Courtney on Canary. Today we're going to play a few games from Ring of Questions. If you guys haven't subscribed to them, go subscribe. I'm going to do like a ton of reaction videos to them because I love their channel. But we're going to play some games. She's definitely going to kick my ass because I don't know a lot. Okay, she's been watching a little bit longer than me. So it's going to be, if I beat Courtney, it's going to be more of an achievement.
If I don't win, then I know my fans are going to be seriously disappointed in me. So
oh, you have more pressure.
I do.
Hello, Ring of Questions family. Let's see how many wrestlers' nickname you know.
I wish we had a buzzer. It's like, you go first. I guess we're just gonna like, say it as fast as we can, or like, whoever gets it first. All right, let's
do this.
I know.
Who is the game?
Triple H.
Oh, you're right. It is. Good job.
Who is the Heartbreak Kid?
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Who is the Big Red Machine?
Kane.
Come on,
Who is Y2J?
No.
Chris Jericho.
Okay. I don't know. I should one.
Who is the Phenom?
The Undertaker.
Uh-oh. Get behind, guys.
Who is the Rated R Superstar?
Edge.
Who is the Viper?
Ready?
Who is the Beast Incarnate?
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, is he? Okay. I don't know. That makes sense though.
Who is the Phenomenal One?
AJ Styles.
Is it?
It was a tie.
Who is the Man?
Becky.
Who is the Boss?
Sasha Banks.
No, that was me.
Who is the Empress of Tomorrow? Who is the charismatic Enigma?
Jeff Hardy?
Matt Hardy.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Who is the Celtic Warrior?
Drew!
Sheamus.
Wait, what? Oh, no!
Who is the Monster Among Men?
Braun Strowman.
That was a tie.
Who is the King of Strong Style?
Shinsuke.
That was me.
Who is the Glorious One?
Bobby Roode.
That was me. Ow. Who did it?
Who is the Almighty?
Bobby.
Bobby Lashley.
No.
Who is the A-lister?
The Miz.
Oh, no.
Who is the world's strongest man?
Oh. Mark Henry.
Oh, wait. No.
Who is the world's largest athlete?
Big Show.
Who is the American Dream?
Bobby.
Dusty Rhodes.
No. Is it?
Who is the hardcore legend?
Mick?
Kane. Oh, McFoley. Damn it.
Who is the final boss?
Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Who is the whole damn show?
Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, I just guessed.
Who is the Samoan submission machine?
Hey, Joe Samoa.
Samoa Joe.
Who is the real American?
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, you got that one. No,
What?
we're wrong. Ah!
Who is the architect?
Gunther.
Watch it be Seth or some shit. It was Seth.
Who is the queen?
Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Who is the tribal chief?
Roman.
Who is the Swiss Superman?
Cesaro.
That was a tie. That was a tie.
Who is the American Nightmare?
Cody Rhodes.
Scottish warrior?
Drew!
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I don't know who won that one. I will have to go back. I don't know who won that one.
You're gonna have to go back in editing when you do this, and you're gonna have to count.
Oh my god, that was like so fun.
That
you
was
did,
so fun.
You got all the oldies, and I got all the newbies, or like all the like newer age. You got the newer age too, but you definitely got me. Definitely got me when it came to the other ones. But
Yay, I'm not gonna disappoint them today.
I'm not gonna disappoint them. I did a lot better than I thought. We did. We both did good, besties. We did good. All right. So I'm trying to look around. Let's see what else we have. Oh my god. So we did that one, the guessing, and then I have Would You Rather. You want to do that one?
Oh.
I like these ones because it's like you get to know us more as people too, not just
Me
like
too, yeah.
as like wrestling fans, you know. This is fun, like after work, you know, too. Court had a long day, you guys.
I have had a long 3 days. It's only Wednesday.
Yeah. And it's getting easier though, right?
It is. It's getting easier. It's getting easier to balance everything. It's getting easier to balance class and all of that.
Yeah. You guys know when you start like a new job, it's that like learning period for the first few weeks, and like it's exhausting because there's so much your brain's trying to like absorb, and then you also add in taking courses on top of that. Yeah, that's like your brain is like, put me to bed right now.
Computer science, I might add too.
Oh yes, amazing.
Hello, Ring of Questions family. What would you rather? Pick one, kick one. Would you rather be part of a comedy act like R-Truth or a serious faction like Bloodline?
Ooh,
Comedy faction.
Really? I was gonna say serious. I want to be serious. Take me seriously.
I am too serious in my everyday life. So if on a professional level aspect, if I can be comedic and unserious, I'm going to take that. As somebody who is training to become a teacher at some point, I'm going to take the comedy act over the serious act.
Well, to kind of like play off of your wording, I'm the opposite. I feel like I'm very silly in real life. So to be serious and like act super mature and like, you know, I feel like that would be really cool. I mean, when I'm in therapy, I'm a little serious. I put on like I become like a different person when I'm in therapy, you know, like, but it's different. It's like I still am charismatic and like joyful, and I use humor and stuff like that. But to be like serious, like a spy or something, like I don't know. I like that. But with R-Truth, he's like one of the most famous, popular wrestlers because of it. So you could use that as like a way to keep your name going, be popular. What do you guys think? Comment below.
Comment below what you would do.
Would you rather win Undisputed Championship or World Heavyweight Championship?
Ooh.
Undisputed. I want to be top of the mountain, and I'm not going. No offense, Seth. No offense, Damien. I'm not trying to shoot for that mid card.
Wait, so which one's the mid card?
Technically, there's the undisputed heavyweight North or American United States.
What?
Technically, what Logan is holding is considered the mid card. No, actually, I stick with my answer, but I'm going to change it and not call it a mid card title. I'm going to call it the other title.
Yeah, it's like they're
so don't quote me on that.
They're both
thinking undisputed.
They're both like the top two, right? That you could have.
Yes,
they're just on different. So. They're like on different brands right now, though, right? Or
yes, Cody's on SmackDown right now. Damien's on Raw.
Yeah, it's so weird to see Cody on SmackDown.
It very much is.
I forget that he's there. I'm like, why is he there? And I'm like, oh, wait, I think he's there now. Like, I don't know. I saw him there. I'm like, what's he doing over there? It's weird. I keep forgetting, but
it's to run back this, and I'm gonna say it, the stupid rerun storyline with the Bloodline 2.0.
Well, I mean that does sound like I think literally filling in for Roman. I think, and I said that. I think he's filling in for Roman Reigns, and then once he gets back, I mean, he'll still be on SmackDown, but they'll have that beef.
Well, a report said Roman's scheduled to come back any day now.
Roman
They, just like the Wyatt Six, they were scheduled to come back at any point in time. I have a feeling they're going to build up his return more so than anything else. Or it's going to be kept completely quiet and completely under the rug, and nobody is going to know that he's there until he pops out in
Yeah.
Gorilla and says, "Surprise, hello, it's me. I'm
Yeah.
back."
I know people want him to be like to come at a big event, but I feel like that's so predictable.
Very much so.
Like just let him come at a random freaking place and surprise everybody.
You
And
know what I
I
think would be great? Have him show up to a house show.
oh my gosh. Now, don't tease me now because there's a house show August 17th. Well, that's after SummerSlam, though, right? August 3rd is SummerSlam, so that would be after. Oh, I want to meet Roman Reigns one day. I don't know. That's like the top of the mountain. I know, like, you're supposed to work your way up, but I want to meet him. I don't care. I don't think he will ever meet anyone again because, I feel like if you have health issues, you shouldn't expose yourself to too many, like, people and stuff,
No, but I also know he's very gracious about that, and some people he will take pictures for. He's very good at, telling people, "Hey, I may not be feeling the best today, so today's not the best day for that." I've
Mm.
heard wrestlers say no, like when they're not feeling it, I've heard them say no. Like I've
Mm.
watched Total Divas so many times. They will even say, "Sorry, not right now. When we come back, maybe."
Yeah. I was thinking about rewatching Total Divas just to see like if I can learn anything more about wrestling. Because it did have a lot of like what happened. It wasn't
Mhm.
just drama. I mean, they did talk about like the storylines that were going on. And that way it'll make me interested in it and I won't be like so bored trying to watch back
Yeah.
old matches that have long passed and old storylines.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm gonna pick the one on the right. I think that's the heavyweight, right?
The World Heavyweight Championship.
It just looks prettier. I'm gonna be a girl and say I'm gonna pick that one because I like the coloring. It looks really expensive, super gold. I like the black. The one on the left looks kind of like a traditional old school one. So
Yeah.
that's
I like it because of the black diamonds.
I like the red on it too. It's just a lot of color going on. And I like how I like the simplicity.
Yeah, it's completely different from what they had before, whereas the Undisputed is the same one, just a different color.
Would you rather be managed by Paul Heyman or be part of Judgment Day?
Paul Heyman, hands down. I'm sorry. I'm not joining that manipulative. I'm not joining that manipulative group. I'm sorry. I'm not. No.
It's so messy. It's so messy over there.
They're going to make me go to my parents' house on a holiday and get myself arrested. And I'm not trying to do that. Whereas Paul Heyman will just run up his cell phone bill through the roof.
Everyone
with his
should
two
have,
phones.
literally, everyone should have someone in their lives that looks at them the way that Paul Heyman looks at Roman Reigns. I want that attention. I want them to look at me like that. No one respects you more than Paul Heyman, And
Yes.
he's so trustworthy. He held it down. He got jumped for Roman Reigns. That's his person. If you have Paul Heyman, he's just there for you. He doesn't care about winning no title. He's not going to betray you. He's not going to go behind your back. He's just going to be there for you. And that's it.
His loyalty is unwavering too, and I'm not about to give that up.
Compared to some of the other loyalties and on the right here, it's just not.
Nope.
It's not happening. Sorry.
Would you rather face John Cena in his prime or Roman Reigns in his prime?
Either way, and please don't take what I'm about to say out of context. Either way, I'm leaving that match broken.
No matter what.
I'm going to need a correction spinal surgery. I'm going to need my arms popped back in their sockets. But I'm going to go John Cena because he may put me over. So I'm going to go with him. Where's Roman Reigns? If I get speared even once, my rib cages are going to break.
I was going to say John Cena too because I don't know. He looks more. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I'm going to get a lot of heat for this. Should I say it? I feel like his moves are a little bit more choreographed. And I feel like back in the day, that's just the style of how they used to do it. It was a little bit more choreographed looking. But with Roman Reigns, he has a little bit of like swag to it. He kind of goes outside the lines a little bit.
A little. A little.
Like with Roman Reigns, it's not even wrestling. It's like you getting your butt kicked, like, you know? So I think I would have to go John Cena.
I'm going John Cena. I'm not trying to get my rib cage broken and or have corrective spinal surgery again.
And I'm not trying to get jumped. Roman
No,
Reigns, you got medals.
Because we all know if you're facing Roman, you're facing about 4 other people on top of that. So
Yeah.
just wave the white flag and say, you know what, you win. Whatever you want, you can have it. I'm gonna go face this man though.
Literally. And then it's like, even if you get speared once and you lose, the team is still gonna come up and jump you.
Yep.
Like, no thanks.
Would you rather compete in a Royal Rumble match or a Money in the Bank ladder match?
Money in the Bank.
Ooh. Yeah, Money in the Bank. Because I feel like it would be not as many people to go against.
Not as many people, plus that gives me the opportunity to be as chaotic as I want to be. And it gives me the opportunity to do what none of these wrestlers do in Money in the Bank matches, and that's use the briefcase to my advantage when you're on top of that ladder. None of them use it to their advantage. You know,
Yeah.
a swift face plant right into that in their. There you go, you win.
Yeah, that's true. I love what Chad. Oh my gosh, he kind of used it to his advantage until like
swung from it like a chandelier.
That was insane. Is that the first thing that's ever happened?
That was an insane spot. From what I know, I think it was the very first, because I've never once seen a human being just swing side to side and or almost get pantsed in that same match.
That is terrifying. Like, they had to have paid him so much money to convince him to do that spot. Like, oh my gosh, he was just dangling from like how many feet? Like 15, 10 feet?
Yeah, I think like 10, 15 feet.
Oh my!
Because I know those ladders are tall. Plus, you have to think that the ring gives it another couple inches as well, because it's already a couple inches off the ground.
Yeah.
So, in all reality, you're talking about maybe 15 to 20 feet.
Oh my god, that's so terrifying. Like, how did he fall from that height and not get hurt? Like,
that's what
how? Like, I know the mat is like bouncy and stuff and like will recoil, but like not that much. Did his abs of steel save his life? Like, I don't get it.
Their bodies are also conditioned to take hard hits like that. Whereas, like, if you and I were to have fallen off that briefcase, oh yeah, just call the match right then and there, because get the stretcher. Get the stretcher. But for them,
the crutches.
Yes, get it all. Put me in the wheelchair. I'll come out Monday Night Raw like this.
Like, I know he fell on his stomach and stuff like that. And like, so like his arms kind of like got his, caught. But I'm like, how? How did
he not break his wrists?
How did he not? Right. How did they practice that? I don't get it. I don't get it. That was insane. But yeah, Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
Would you rather be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame or win a WWE Championship only once?
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to know my name.
Hall of Fame. You're immortalized. I saw that word today. Immortalized. Forever. Mm-hmm. I think Emmy posted it.
I want that ring. I want that ring. I want that ring.
And people just know you forever. But I guess the question too is never win a championship. Is that what it's asking? Like,
or win a WWE championship only one time. So that means if it's making you pick, would you want to be immortalized forever, or do you want to win a championship one time? Because if you win the championship once, you could either be the greatest champion for the one time, or you could get swept under the rug and everyone's going to forget that you were champion.
Right. And I guess being in the Hall of Fame also means that you were also a good, just overall performer, not just
performer, opponent, champion, mic work. I also know sometimes it's like what they do outside too. So I'd rather be known for all of that than just be the one-stop, one-time champion.
Yes.
Or one-hit wonder, basically.
I agree.
Would you rather win the Royal Rumble but lose at WrestleMania, or lose the Rumble but win at WrestleMania?
Win at WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I don't care about the Rumble. Like,
I'm taking my WrestleMania moment and I'm going.
why would? How does this make sense? Why is this a question? Come on now.
What kind of
Winning
question
at
is
WrestleMania,
that?
the biggest event.
For real.
Yeah, I mean, you go to the Rumble for WrestleMania, so if you don't
Exactly.
win, so whatever.
Would you rather have Vince McMahon as your boss or Triple H as your boss?
Triple H.
Triple H, and it's not a question, and
Not
it's
even a question.
we moving on.
Would you rather have a long, steady mid-card career or a short, intense main event career?
Long, steady mid-card career.
Same. Or a short and wait, well, just mid card only though. Mid card. That means I can never be on top. I can never be on top of the game. I just have to be this mid carder.
Short, intense main. No, I'm sticking with what I said because as somebody who likes consistency, I would prefer a more consistent basis, whereas I know I'm in good storylines in the mid card. I also know my limits. I also know that if I know I'm not going to be satisfied with that just one very intense main event like moment. I want all of these great mid card ones because some of the greatest wrestlers are mid card wrestlers and nobody talks about that.
Yeah, I guess too with the long steady one, eventually you could have, an intense main event portion of your career too.
And a lot of
Yes.
people that are in the main event scene picture now were all mid carders at one point in time.
Cody.
Yep. Rhea,
Cody.
Damien,
Damien. Sammy.
Sami Zayn. Yep.
Yeah. It
Kevin
took
Owens.
Roman Reigns a ton of years to
Yeah.
get to where the men just have to wait longer because unfortunately there's just so much talent for them and there's a lot of bodies. Men grow at a faster rate. And so you have like people just competing just with their appearance. I mean, you have Roman Reigns, look at Bobby, like they're huge. So that's part of the reason why they're so big. But shown so much. But with the women, it's like they're a lot bigger than they used to be, more strong and doing more impressive things, so the women are kind of just like not outdoing the men, but they are growing at a faster pace and like it's easier to like get ahead right now as a woman. I don't know how I like got to that, but
I was with you. I was with you the whole way.
Would you rather face Brock Lesnar in a match or Braun Strowman?
Braun. Because I know once that man gets out of the ring and starts running around the ring, I have a moment in time to leave the ring.
That's a good reasoning though. That's really good. Yeah, Brock scares me. I don't know. He's scary and there are some things against him. We just don't know what's going on with Brock. So yeah, you're right. I could run from Braun. I think I'll agree with you on this one. I'll run away from him. He might catch me.
I ran track and field. No, I was a sprinter. He may not catch me. And I'm also tiny. I fit in small spaces. He's big. He will not.
You know what they say? They're like, if you're running from someone, you just have to be faster than one person. I'm the one person you have to be faster than. I'm sure you'll be faster than me. And then I just have to be faster than whoever else is around us.
Oh, thank you for giving me that moral dilemma of leaving my best friend behind to get absolutely slaughtered. Thank you for the moral dilemma. Now that's going to be in the questions. Would she go back for her? Yes, guys, I would 100% go back for her and risk my own life. I would.
If it makes you feel better, I would want you to get away. It's okay.
She said, "Just go on without me."
Yes, go on without me. You got it. Get help. I always in the scary movies. I'm like, you have to like if someone were to scream or something, I would just run to my car and leave. And like people are like, well, you wouldn't go back. I'm like, no, you got to go get help. Someone has to survive.
Look, guys, if you establish it early on in your friendships, whether you go back for each other or not, it just saves a bunch of time. If you say, I'll go back for them, and they say, no, go on without me, then technically you can move on without any guilt because they told you to go
Someone has to get help.
and find help.
Someone has to bring, someone has to make it alive. Someone has to get the police. So it might as well be one of us.
And there's always one at the end of the movie that's like, did they make it? Did they not? Jazz is gonna be the wild card. Guys.
We're the
And then they
final
find
girl.
out that she makes it at the very split end of the movie.
I ain't waiting around, babe. Mm-mm. They always go back. Anytime they go back for their friends in the movie, they die.
They
Like
do.
they don't make it. So one of us got to make it, so I can tell them where to go.
Would you rather have the mic skills of The Miz
Ooh.
or the in-ring skills of AJ Styles?
Ooh, AJ Styles. I'm sorry, but I like these.
I'm gonna go on the mic because not a lot of people are gifted speaking on the mic, and not a lot of people can. But in-ring ability like his can be taught. So I'm going. I'd rather come set with the mic skills already, and then just learn along the way. I mean, look at Maxine Dupree. She learning.
Yeah, it's taking a little bit longer, but I definitely would want to learn the skills because I am not in shape and I'm not fit. But with the mic skills, I talk to people for a living, so I think I'd do okay. Now, the social anxiety of talking to crowds, like I don't know if I could do that. That's just something you have to like get over. Like with the anxiety, you have to learn how to like handle anxiety. But I think you're a pretty good talker already. You have to have your own style too,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. AJ's like really fast for his like. He's not like small, like super small, but
I also know myself when it would come to in-ring. Like if someone were to accidentally hit me, the receipt I would give would be 10 times worse than what was done to me. So I know my limits and I know my anger.
Yeah. I could not do wrestling anyways, you guys, and I've always told people I'm not interested in it at all. Like I just not. But that's why I would want some level of skill, I guess, so I don't get my butt kicked all the way.
Let me hurt some feelings on the mic. Let me hurt some feelings.
Would you rather win the King of the Ring tournament or the Elimination Chamber match?
I like pain, so I'm going Elimination Chamber.
So the Elimination Chamber brings you to WrestleMania, right? Or at least it did this time.
Yes.
Is it always?
No, I don't think it always does, but it just happened to fall within the time frame that it was. So I'm going Elimination Chamber. One, because I've always loved the chamber. I've always loved people pushing people to their limits within the chamber. I also love the pods. So I know for a fact I would do a bunch of pod spots. So like jumping off of it, suicide diving off of it, just all of that.
I'm gonna go Queen of the Ring only because I want the crown and it's pretty. And I'm a girl. I'm just a girl. No, but also it's kind of like set up like a tournament where you have the brackets, and it's easier because you'll just do one person at a time. So I just do one, and then I just gotta beat the next one. But it also looks more prestigious in some ways because it's like you get the notoriety of like, oh, I'm the Queen of the Ring. And then you get I think you get like a shot, right? A title shot.
Yes, you do. You get to pick if they don't have an opponent at the moment, you are allowed to challenge them.
Yeah. I think that's what is supposed to happen. I don't know. Did Nia go up against? She did, didn't she?
She's picking Bailey to go against at SummerSlam.
Okay. It just took so long. It's been like it feels so long since the King and Queen of the Ring. So maybe that's why I'm like, ugh, that storyline is kind of like stale-ish.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, they're picking it up though. They're picking it up with Tiffany Stratton trying to cash in on her bestie. That's right. I put him in quotations. I wouldn't do that.
I love that everyone was like, for the Money in the Bank, they were like, oh, look at Chelsea fanning off Tiffany Stratton. I'm like, y'all, they're just acting still. Like, even if they're like sitting down or whatever, they're not like, I feel like they're
still in character.
you're still in character. And like the people were getting upset, like, you don't think that they care about each other. And I'm like, it's not that, it's just they understand that when they're out there, they're in character. So it was just funny to me. I was like, that is girlhood because she just betrayed her like 2 seconds after that, you know?
That is.
It happens.
Would you rather take a super kick from Shawn Michaels or a pedigree from Triple H?
Oh
Either
my.
way, my neck is getting messed up. Either way. Either way.
Oh.
I'm gonna say Sweet Chin Music just because I know that would be the lesser of the two. I also know that concealer will cover anything and everything. So, and I bruise easily. I bruise like a peach. So I know that I'll have a shoe print on my chin.
So are you picking the kick?
I'm picking Sweet Chin Music over the pedigree specifically to save my neck.
I'm gonna do the other one because
The pedigree.
yeah, I feel like anytime you're falling on your belly, it's not as bad as like a direct kick in the face or your chin. I don't know. Like when I see a Bailey to belly or something like that, I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. Or like, I don't want to do it. But yeah, like I don't know, like or like the Unpretty Her or something like that.
Oh yeah, the Unpretty Her.
Not bad. Or even the Oblivion. They just kind of like now all of those would hurt your neck. But I got a very fleshy belly, you know, it's nice and round. I'd be protected. But the kick, my face, you gotta protect the merchandise here.
Would you rather wrestle in a mask like Rey Mysterio or have face paint like Sting?
A mask.
Face paint.
Really?
Because I'm not putting on that mask to only for my acne to come back. You're gonna sweat in it. It's gonna
That's true.
Your sweat is gonna drip off into it, you know, and if you don't clean it, it's gonna smell all musty, and then you end up going, and if you forget another mask, or you know, the airport loses your luggage, you only have one mask and it smells all musty, you know, I'm sorry, but I'm going face paint over it. At least I can wash it off.
I'm changing because of the smell thing. You're right. But I don't want a full face paint like his. Like I would want just like a butterfly or something, like something small. I don't want nothing crazy.
Let me elaborate. I'm not talking like Steam. I'm talking like Alexa Bliss at that WrestleMania where it looked like a bird on her eyes. Like that. That type of face paint is what I want. That.
Yeah. Or like even Asuka. Asuka has a
or
really
Asuka.
pretty.
Like that.
Yeah. Something,
but not
yeah,
like
something that's simple and something that's not going to take me a long time to do every match, you know, something that like even with Stephanie, is that her name, Stephanie?
Yep.
I can't remember the last name, but she's doing she has like the
yeah.
That's simple. I could do that. As long as it's not something like takes a long time every time and it's gonna drip into my eyeballs.
Would you rather win a championship on your debut or in your hometown?
Oh,
hometown.
Definitely my hometown. Yeah.
Would you rather have a hardcore match with Mick Foley or a technical match with AJ Styles?
Hardcore match.
We're so different. I'm like technical match for sure.
I'm using that kendo stick. I'm using that table. I'm using the thumbtacks. I'm using everything.
Oh, no. You can have that.
Would you rather be known for your high-flying moves like Jeff Hardy or your powerhouse style like Batista?
Ooh.
High flyer.
Definitely high flying. Yeah, I like that too. Well, I don't know. What's Bianca? Because
She's the strongest, the roughest, the toughest, the baddest, the
Is she more a powerhouse? Is she more a powerhouse? Because I'm like,
yeah, she's more of a powerhouse.
Tiffany's a flyer then. So I want to be like Bianca then, the powerhouse. Because it's like you're known for being super strong. And you can learn high flying moves. But if you're a high flyer, it doesn't always mean that you're a powerhouse. You know, you might be a little like smaller or something like that. Like Zelina does like a lot of the like high flying moves and stuff like that too. Petite. You told me to
Yes.
say petite.
I did tell her that.
We did it.
Would you rather have a memorable match at WrestleMania but lose, or win a forgettable match?
Whoa. Memorable match at WrestleMania.
I'd rather lose and take the L and have one of the most memorable matches of all time than win and have nobody remember it.
Yeah. It says forgettable match. I like missed that part. I didn't even see that. Of course, it's go to memorable match at WrestleMania, but lose. Definitely that. I thought it said and win a formidable or like something match or like something like that. I was like, huh? Like it confused me. I didn't even see the lose part. But anytime I see WrestleMania, I'm like, you want to get into like that's the goal. Anytime you even like see like on Total Divas or even on Bianca and Montez, they're like loving WWE. Everyone's goal is to get to WrestleMania, no matter if it's a small match or what is it like pre-show match, whatever.
Yep.
Because getting your face in front of all those people is like what is going to allow people to like gain fans, get people to like you, get people to like support you, and that's ultimately what gets the wrestlers through their career is the fans, their fan base, and how popular they are. They say that it's not, but it is. Yes, their like skills in the ring and like on the mic is important too, of course, but who supports them is also very important to like their whole character.
Have a surprise return like John Cena at the Royal Rumble 2008, or a memorable retirement like Ric Flair?
Aw.
Surprise entrance. I want to throw everybody off. I want to throw everybody off.
Yeah, the retirement one sounds a little boring. Like it's not boring, but it's kind of like that's the end of your career.
That's the
So you want to like have something exciting. Like, of course, I like want to choose something that's fun. So I would say surprise as well, like a real surprise.
Now, what was surprise was the Wyatt 6 unveiling because nobody thought it was going to be the way that it did. Not a single soul.
But you predicted it though. You said the 17th. You did.
1 month ago, last month, to the day.
Yep. You predicted. Oh my God, yeah. You predicted that date. So I mean, it was a surprise, but you predicted it. So it's hard to do surprise returns. It has to be like something literally super unexpected. No one's going to know. But if everyone's speculating, then it'll never be.
Nowadays, in order to have the type of returns that we had in like 2008, like even the Divas era, and I'm going to go as far as to use this example. When Nikki Bella was put as the surprise entrant for the SummerSlam 6-woman, it was 3v3. I can't remember the name of that type of match. But her return was kept so quiet. And this was I think it was like the beginning of like social media and it all like taking off and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Because of social media, it makes it hard to have any type of surprise. It makes it almost near impossible. So in order for the WWE to make a really good surprise like return, it has to be kept completely quiet. Nobody on any device can know. And they need to be kept in a bus like they kept her. And she wasn't allowed to leave the bus. And nobody was allowed in. And the girls didn't know that it was her until she was standing in Gorilla.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the type of surprise we want in a return. But with social media, it makes it damn near impossible for that to happen.
Yeah. I'd also say that like I feel like Alexa and Charlotte, they have a chance. They have a chance at making their returns a complete surprise. Because we don't really know when they're going to come back. They don't really have a storyline anymore. They're not involved in a storyline. So they have such a huge opportunity with them to make their returns a surprise. And I'm like waiting for that because I just want that. I want Alexa to come back. That'd be so cool.
The real surprise is, are they going to place her in the family or are they going to place her as the first female opponent as the family and then have her join? That's the big question right now.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too.
Would you rather have your own talk show segment like Ms. TV or the KO show?
Miss TV.
Yeah, Miss TV. The KO show is okay.
I know I'm gonna get hit somewhere, so at least with the Miz TV, I have at least ample opportunity to slide out of that ring. With Kevin Owens, I know I'm most likely gonna get jumped.
He always got jumped.
From behind, I might add to.
Would you rather have a classic match at WrestleMania or a 5-star match at SummerSlam?
A classic match. It's WrestleMania every time for me. A 5-star match at SummerSlam.
I'm going 5-star match at the biggest party of the year.
I'm gonna go WrestleMania. It's just WrestleMania. You have to have, WrestleMania. But yeah, I feel like 5-star match at SummerSlam is just another one of your like additional tokens like on your resume of stuff.
Would you rather have a memorable WrestleMania moment like Kofi Kingston's title win or a shocking moment like Seth Rollins' cash-in?
What are you
Shocking
going for?
cash in.
WrestleMania. WrestleMania.
Would you rather to get attacked by Wyatt Sick or Bloodline?
The Wyatt Six can take me any day. Any day.
Oh!
Wyatt Six can take me any day. Look, they don't even need to jump me. I will just lay on the ground and I will let them. I'll just lay on the ground for them.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting Y6 get anywhere near me. But the bloodline?
Look,
Roman Reigns?
if they anoint me one of them, I could get a cool mask out of this, okay? And then I can make sure you don't get murked.
Yeah, you can do that. And then I'll protect you with the blood. I'll join the bloodline. They'll jump me and I'll join their gang. I'll submit to the tribal chief. And I will be forgiven. I kind of look like I would fit.
You do.
I kind of look it. And to have Roman Reigns spear me.
I'll happily take a Sister Abigail on.
Oh, really? She got scary looking teeth, though. I don't know.
Specifically, Mercy. Thank you.
Would you rather to end Undertaker's streak or Roman Reigns' title reign?
Undertaker.
Yeah, Undertaker. I'm not taking away Roman Reigns' name.
I'm not taking that from him. I'm going to go with the veteran, and I'm going to go with the Undertaker.
Yeah, I'm going to say Undertaker because I don't have a deep connection, but with Roman Reigns, I wanted him to have that reign for as long as he could. So, of course, we'll never have that again. I don't think we'll ever see something like that again.
We will never, ever see a title reign like his. And WWE, I know, is going to make sure of that because they wanted to make sure that his reign was basically the new record that everybody wants to surpass.
Yes.
I think it was because of everything that was surrounding Hulk Hogan at the time. They didn't want to be attached to that. So they're like, you know what? He's the longest reigning right now. We're going to make him the longest reigning right now.
Right. Yeah. And this is the new era.
And it is the brand new era.
It trapped them in a lot of ways because they're like, we want him to have it forever. And he has such a strong fan base now that if we end it, we could lose a lot of view, that we could lose a lot of ticket sales and views. And so they almost trapped themselves in a way. And then there's like the other half of people that wanted him to lose it so bad. I think that's how they were able to do it. They probably didn't do it intentionally because of the whole documentary and the Cody fan apology, that they're doing. I don't think they did it intentionally, but when they made Cody lose so many times to Roman, that actually allowed them to cut that reign out.
What I love about Roman Reigns fans is you guys are some of the most down-to-earth people. You guys understood at one point in time. You're like, yeah, he's not doing a whole bunch right now, but I've always gone off and said they can only do what they've been given with script material. They can only do so much. So it's not on them. It's on the creative department. It's on the writing. They could have written his reign just a little bit more intense and just having him fight more one-on-one instead of always relying on the bloodline. It would have been nice to see that. But with what they did with his entire reign, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was cool.
Down to the way that he lost the belt. It made perfect
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
He may not have been at every show, and I know that was the starting argument for pretty much every other Cody crybaby except for myself. Like, I did not have that I was like, no, that has nothing to do with it, because Cody Rhodes ain't always there. So stop.
I want to say thank you. I'm trying to do this thing, Court, where we say something positive about the wrestlers and wrestling in general, if you want, as a way to remind people that this is entertainment. It's real, but it's not. You know, it's kind of like, you know, they put on a performance for us, and so it's just a reminder that these are just opinions. Okay.
Yes.
What
And
that one?
contrary to popular belief, I'm not always negative and I'm not always mean.
Oh, I don't care what people think, but I'm just myself, and people are like, "You're so sweet and you're so mean and whatever." And you know, I reevaluate at the end of the day, and that's it.
I'm so mean.
But
I got my people. Doesn't really matter.
everyone has their own audience, everyone has their own group, their family, their soul family, or whatever. But there was something I was gonna say, but that one meme where she's like, "That's just my opinion." You know? It was from like the Real like Housewives or whatever, and it's the picture of the one lady pointing, the blonde lady with the cat or whatever. So thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate the wrestlers, and we appreciate what you guys do and what you put your bodies and minds through. And we see you. That's my catchphrase. I'm trying to make that a catchphrase. You think we could like definitely? I see you.
Oh, my YouTube channel is called Canary's Corner.
I love that. Canary's Corner. So go follow her there. Go subscribe to her and watch her videos. And we got to come up with a catchphrase for her next.
Yes, please.
Canary's Corner. You can just call your like subs canaries. Hi, canaries. What do you guys do?
My little canaries.
You're little canaries, like your little birds, you know?
Yes, my little birdies.